The MTN8 is back for the season and Orlando Pirates is opening their campaign against Durban City. You'll remember the two actually met in the last two games of the season where Orlando Pirates was looking to celebrate their league win at home, but Durban City denied Orlando Pirates their chance to do so. But that's not actually the issue. The issue came after the match when one of the players from Durban City said Orlando Pirates is just a name, nothing special. But then I understood where he was coming from, but that created a lot of mess around the fans and around the Orlando Pirates management, because the chairman said this thing doesn't make him sleep at night, which for me, it was really a bit dramatic if you ask me. But then I can tell you this. Based on the statements, this game now of MTN8 made this game now a huge game. Not because actually Orlando Pirates want to win this trophy 5 times in a row and Durban City are the other team that's actually won a cup last season, which is Nedbank Cup. But now, these two are meeting at the entry of this MTN8 Cup. But now I think Orlando Pirates needs to go there with the revenge. But let's just get into the match, how I'm seeing this play out. Because if you're looking at the match like this, you can understand this is a knockout game. So for Durban City to go at Orlando Amstel Arena and try to get a win is not an ideal approach for them, because they have to wait for Pirates to do something. And then if there's something they want to get out of this match, it's either they catch Pirates on the break or they wait for some lucky moments, because Orlando Pirates will give you a chance. 1 or 2 days in the game. If you're not going to finish them, then you might lose the match. But maybe they might not also finish theirs as well. So let's get into the game. The game is playing Saturday, 3 o'clock. First game of the MTN8, the quarterfinal. And then the winner of that will go and play 2 leg semi-finals against whoever is going to be going into that semi-final as well. But then Pirates is looking to make history with the 5 trophies in a row, and no one has ever done that in an MTN8. I know when you're looking at the past winners, especially since the sponsor MTN started, Orlando Pirates have kind of dominated the competition, winning it most times than other teams as well. And now they look like they want to dominate this, create a dynasty around this cup. But then, beside the fact that they want to make sure that they win this cup for the 5th time, I think one of the important thing about MTN8 is it actually brings the team a momentum of the season. You are playing this competition, you're going to win this competition now in September, November, and then you have a trophy. As the season starts, you have a trophy, and then you are looking forward to play Carling Knockouts, you're looking forward to play Nedbank Cup, and then while you are competing also in the league. But if you get an MTN8, this is where you're like, okay, this now means I have a cup this season. But now, this is not actually an easy game for Orlando Pirates, because they have to defend the triple. And defending a triple will start with this game. But I don't think Durban City will come to Orlando trying to actually attack Orlando Pirates. I think they will come to Orlando trying to park the bus, trying to make sure that they frustrate Orlando Pirates as much as they can. And I know Wadu likes to play a football of, we need to get something in a space of 20 minutes. And if we can't get something in a space of 20 minutes, usually the games are not turned out to be what they were supposed to, because the players now get frustrated. They're trying to rush things, especially in the second half. And it's a cup game. So if you're going to allow that kind of pressure to actually rise, I think it's going to be a problem for Orlando Pirates, because they have more to lose than Durban City. Even though Durban City, they are the only team that's actually won a cup last season beside Orlando Pirates, which is Nedbank Cup. But I think also they will go there trying to frustrate Pirates and get something out of it, because if you can frustrate Pirates all the way to the penalties, in the penalties is more of a lot, so anything can happen. But because of the statement their players said last season that Orlando Pirates is not anything special, it's just a name, I think that statement will actually create a lot of anger from the players as well. And the coach, I think, will remind them. And the chairman, since he's the one that came out and said this statement doesn't make him sleep at night, he probably gonna have a conversation with the players before the game, or maybe the day before on Friday, say, guys, we need to make sure that we beat these people, because if we don't beat these people, they will actually confirm their statement of, we are just a name, nothing special about us. But beside the fact that we want to win the competition for the 5th time in a row, but that statement is something that we need to make sure that we protect our badge as a team to go out there and win the game. You will ask me, how am I seeing the game? Are we going to win the game in 90 minutes? I think we are going to win the game in 90 minutes, because I don't think they will be able to defend 90 minutes in that game. They can try to defend there and there, but I think they won't be defending 90 minutes. And another thing is, I feel like in the game against Durban City for the MTN8, we might see Sebastian Pedersen. If Sebastian Pedersen actually comes out on that game, I think they might have a problem for them, because I'm feeling like if we have Sebastian Pedersen, the score is not, we're trying to put him in the second half. We have Rapo on the left with those crosses. We have Sibelebele on the right. I think Pedersen might get something and then we end up winning the game. But I don't know what is going to happen. I feel like Orlando Pirates will approach the game with what the style of trying to get as many goals as you can in the space of 20 minutes so that you get a control of the game. Because if we can score early, there is no need for Durban City to actually sit back. They will need to attack Orlando Pirates. You know what that does for them? It's make them open at the back, and then Orlando Pirates will go and score more. So I think we can't allow the facts to be behind on that game, because if we can make Durban City score first, the game will be totally different. We might end up even losing the game, because those guys will just sit back, defend for their lives to make sure that they kill time, they do all those things. But then I feel like when it comes to time, I've seen the referees applying the new rules of if the goalkeeper is wasting time, they will give the ball into the other team, which is a corner. Or if you are wasting time on the throw-in, they will give the ball into the other team as well, to make sure that they try to minimize the time wasting in the game, because that's going to be difficult. But then we're looking at the possible starting 11. I know when I was doing my possible starting 11 in the first game of the season, I actually messed up because I didn't think Cameron Dunson was going to start and all of that, and then we're not going to have like a traditional number 6 on that Orlando Pirates game. But then I can tell you something, even though Cameron Dunson was good, but you needed a proper number 6 in that. And I think maybe, even though I think Durban City might actually park the bus, but I think we need someone like De Jong, who's going to play in that 10 position. We need to see Pedersen at some point in the second half of the game. Even if start the game, I won't mind, but I think he's going to come later in the second half of the game, just to get the feeling of what Orlando Amstel look like. And I think that will be good for him as well, to get the feel of the home stadium. And then maybe he might score on debut, you will never know. But then I'm thinking the game is huge because of the statement that was said in the post-match interview last season. And I think Orlando Pirates is going to win this match, just to show Durban City that at the end of the day, Pirates is more than a name, is more than everything. Like, it's a big club in South Africa. So even though I know that the player wasn't saying it disrespectful way, he was actually mentioning that when we are 11 aside playing in a pitch, there is no thing that will make me fear Orlando Pirates, because we are players playing beside the pitch, beside the history, beside everything. It's just 11 players against 11 players. And he said he uses that to motivate himself, that if I'm in them, I'm putting my 100% to make sure that I'm focusing on the game. I'm not going to be scared because of the name that they are bringing, the players and the pitch and everything, which is a good thing. And I like the mentality. And I know when he said that, a lot of people didn't like it because they thought he was disrespecting the team, which I don't believe he was. But other than that, MTN8 is going to be in the back soon this season as well. We're going to beat Durban City and wait in the semi-final to win that 2-legged semi-final. And then once we in the final, I'm not going to say anything. You know the history. The rest will just be the history that we're going to create of 5 games in a row. Tell me, what do you think? Do you think Durban City will frustrate Orlando Pirates? Or do you think Orlando Pirates will win this game easily? Or you will never know. Maybe they will end up in the penalties. Tell me if Wadu is going to continue where he left off of winning the MTN8 last season, just defending it again to prove that Orlando Pirates have the system that is working and it's built together to actually win trophies. The comment below, you can have the chance to go down there and say your thoughts. And my name is Popkis. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Up the butts, once, always.